What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam and this is Vancity Audi. The day is here. I'm jumping into a brand new daily driver. Gonna do the exact same thing that I've done to my previous builds, where I start out with a completely stock vehicle and I take it to 100 or beyond. 600, 700, 800 horsepower in the past. How far am I gonna push this one? And we're doing something a little different this time around, and I'm here to pick it up, and you guys can see exactly why it's so different. Hey there, I'm here to see Zeina.
That's me.
How you doing, Zeina?
Hi.
Good to see you. Nice to finally meet you.
You as well.
Really excited to see the car. Thank you so much for your time.
You're very welcome.
So guys, it's been a long time. You guys have seen me over and over again introducing and talking about my cars. This time around, I'm gonna let the beautiful Zeina do it so you don't have to look at my ugly mug. You guys thought this channel was called Vancity Audi? I think not.
So Adam, I've picked out this 2023 Volkswagen GTI. Now this is a performance in a very subtle, understated color. I know you're not super flashy, so I want to go with something a little bit more modest, something that doesn't turn heads, and that's a pomelo yellow, AKA this like yellowy green. Oh my God, I just realized it's kind of like the fruit pomelo, where it's like a little yellow and green. Let's get into it. I always like to start under the hood. Now this bad boy has a 2-liter 4-cylinder direct injection engine. So right now we've got 273 pound-feet of torque, as well as 241 horsepower. For now, wink, wink, I can't wink. The last 4 generations have been the same, but every year it gets significantly faster. So they've paired that engine with this 7-speed automatic dual clutch DSG transmission. They've replaced the golf ball head shifter with this little man in the boat. I don't know. But my favorite thing, and you're gonna be like, Zeina, that's so controversial yet brave. Why would you say that? Are these touchscreen customizable infotainment center. We've given up on buttons here at Volkswagen. We're haptic touch everything, and I love it. Listen, maybe it's the iPad kid in me, but I don't miss any buttons. The haptic touch is seamless. The screen has insanely high resolution. Everything is controlled right here, and it's entirely customizable. Everything, including the digital gauge cluster, is entirely customizable. So I can change my view however I choose, even the interior. Now this one has a Clark plaid delete, so it's fully leather, but I can get heated, cooled seats all from inside here. Now Volkswagen never compromises on safety. I know this car is fast, I know this car is fun, but they don't shy away from making it safe as well. You've got the dynamic roadside display. It will literally read the road signs and relay them back to you. It's got the autonomous braking in the front, lane keep monitoring, and then right here, adaptive cruise control. I love that they don't compromise the fun with the safety. So obviously you have customizable drive modes, you have a customizable digital or virtual dash, but you also can control the ambient mood lighting. That's how much Volkswagen wants you to feel in control of your car. I'm gonna choose Euphoria for myself, and then maybe like Eternity for Adam. Now this is a performance, so in addition to the dynamic chassis control, sport tune suspension, and it being hopped up on LSD, aka a limited slip differential, you can control your drive modes. In sport, everything tightens up. Custom literally learns how you drive and mimics it. This second row is insanely comfortable for passengers. They've also got their own heated seats as well as their own climate controls. All I'm hearing is that this is a family vehicle. Looks as good from the back as it does from the front. Of course, we've got the dual exhaust. The Volkswagen logo doubles as a hatch opening and reverse camera. Of course, you've got heaps of cargo back here. The space fits tons, and then it wouldn't be complete without a traditional Volkswagen ski pass. Unlike its sibling, the Golf R, this bad boy does have the subwoofer for the Harman Kardon sound system and a spare. You'll notice the red accents throughout. Now, Volkswagen's done this for 40 years. My second favorite part, the LED adaptive lights that move with the steering wheel. And then my all-time favorite lights. These fog lights are built into the honeycomb grille right here. You have to see them at night. Should we let Adam drive it?
All right, you're all wrapped up. Viewers know everything they need to know about the car.
I am so excited for you to actually drive it.
Awesome, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it. Time to sign some paperwork. All right, paperwork is signed. Thank you so much for all of your help.
So welcome.
Thank you for sharing with the viewers what you think of the car. Now it's my turn to experience this. On to new and better things in the world of Volkswagen. So we've now left White Rock Volkswagen, and my first impressions of the GTI are amazing. So many fun, crazy things pertaining to the system, where you have different color coordinations, everything's haptic touch, something I'm gonna have to get used to. But when it comes down to it, we bought this because it's a GTI performance. We wanna get as much performance out of this thing as we can. So if you guys are familiar with the channel, you know that we're probably gonna go crazy with this thing. It's gonna be my daily driver and it'll remain my daily driver, but we're gonna spice it up as much as we possibly can without going too crazy. We saved that for the RS3. So some of you might be wondering how I decide where I'm gonna get my next vehicle from. I decided to partner with White Rock Volkswagen because they're all about performance Volkswagens. They want to make sure that everyone in the Lower Mainland knows that even though your car may be tuned or modified, they're okay having it into their service center. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to warranty everything. You still have to get your things properly sorted and checked on, plug it into your ECU and all that jazz, but they want to let the performance enthusiasts know that they are more than capable and more than happy to service performance modified Golfs, GTIs, Rs, Tiguans, Atlases, whatever you have, they're more than capable of doing so. And they want to create a bit of a car culture, and I'm all about that. So I wanted to partner with a dealership that knew that that was a priority for me and the scene that we have locally in the Volkswagen crowd. So what can you guys expect? A lot of modifications. We're going to be taking this thing from 0 to 100, possibly 110, like we do with all of the builds, but we're gonna be doing this build a little different than all of my previous Audi builds. And the only way you're gonna find out more on that is by paying attention to social media, where I'm gonna unveil what we're going to be doing with this car. So check me out, Vancity Audi, on Instagram and on Facebook in the coming weeks, and I'll reveal exactly what we're gonna be doing with this build process. Then the following video on this car, we're actually gonna be having it on the dyno. We're actually taking this car tomorrow to the dyno for the very first video on it. We're gonna find out a little something special that I've wondered about this particular model, using regular fuel versus premium fuel, and to see if it makes a lick of a difference in terms of power and torque on the dyno. Until next time, guys, take care.